What's up, Viola gang? I'm James, and earlier this week, a video came up in my YouTube recommended feed which absolutely blew my mind. So after exploring the new genre a bit more, today I'm going to be sharing with you my latest obsession, jazz viola. First, a disclaimer. I know pretty much nothing about jazz, so everything I say in this video is completely from the perspective of a classical musician looking into the jazz world. So let's get started off with our first video. There are a couple reasons I found this video in particular to be so impressive. First of all, I never heard jazz on a viola before. I suppose I always knew it could technically be done, but I never heard it in real life, or real life on YouTube. Anyways, another thing is his skill level is just so high. He has all those arpeggios and runs, and he uses slides really well. He still has great intonation and great tone the whole way through. The biggest thing to me, though, was how free-flowing the music felt. I heard the theme from the beginning come back a few times, so there must have been some kind of a structure. But overall, I think it was mostly spontaneous, and yet still super complex. Now, I looked up who Stéphane Grapelli was. He was one of the best jazz violinists of all time. But that actually makes it even more impressive, because at the beginning of the video, it seems like he's picking up the viola for the first time, or at least without warming up, yet it's still so good. Naturally, my curiosity was sparked. So I went to the Google search bar and I typed in jazz viola. This video was the next thing I found. This is based off the song My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music, and already knowing the melody made it easier for me to understand. You can see where he deviated from the original with his own rhythms, arpeggios, double stops, anything that would make it his own version of the performance. After that, I found a duet for viola and guitar in Gypsy jazz style. Gypsy jazz is a French style of jazz that was popularized by Stéphane Grapelli, who we saw earlier, and guitarist John Django Reinhardt. They were in a band together. In this piece, we hear it start off slowly and then progresses to a dance-like section later. I read in the comments of this video that it was again mostly improvisational. However, I found some other pieces on YouTube that were not improvisational but were written in the jazz style, like these 6 preludes by Marco Misiagna. I found this composition and performance really impressive because he's playing all the parts in a normal jazz band by himself just using the viola. You can hear him jump between playing the bass line on the lowest string, which is the C string, and then going back to playing the melody, instead of playing a ton of chords in between to cover all the harmonies. Another piece I found in jazz style is this 3-movement suite by Dobrinka Tabakova. beginning of the first movement, you can hear the viola taking on the role of Pitt's bass, which she passes on to the left hand of the piano. Then the right hand of the piano and the viola have a series of interchanging melodies. Later on, she adds in some really interesting textural effects, such as ponticello. At the end of the first movement, she writes a technique I've never heard before, which is playing the open C string while tapping with the left hand. You can hear that faint ringing sound. According to a paragraph on the composer's website about this piece, the second movement is supposed to be a lullaby inspired by the rich and grainy quality of a jazz singer's voice, which the viola portrays really well. The third movement, according to the composer, is supposed to represent the fusion of jazz and folk music through irregular time signatures. It has some amazing moments, including a ridiculously virtuosic and theatrical cadenza. Overall, what I'm saying is that I'm obsessed with jazz right now. I want to listen to as much jazz as possible. If you have any recommendations, go ahead and leave them in the comments, viola or otherwise. Of course, I'm going to be playing some jazz myself on the viola. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe for more viola content. Until next time, Viola Gang, Viola King out.